Okay, for the sign of Leo, love, the messages for January 2025. If you're liking or resonating with this, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. So this is going to be for Leos, feminines and masculines. And this is going to be about you if you are not in a serious commitment and if you are not married, right? Because my guidance for love is only for those of you who are dedicating your path to meeting your kingdom spouse or meeting your person that God has set aside for you. Or you could be, like dating someone who you may feel like. So this is for higher versions of yourself, your higher self, and that's who I direct my messages toward. So keep that in mind when it comes to the love messages here, because I don't want you to get distracted or get lost, okay, with the messages. Now, the number 57 popped up. So either you're 57 or somebody that you're dating could be 57, or it could mean something else. Look up the number 57 when you're finished listening to this and see what that means in a spiritual way, because it may connect to this for some reason. Now, you are the person that you're dealing with are calling on a specific deity, a specific archangel, a specific goddess, a specific power in the month of in January, because of the things that's being said in the prayers. You are someone you're interested in, whether you know it or not. If there's been prayers about money, finances, if there's been prayers about, Lord, please give me $1 million or something like that, right? There's a specific archangel in charge of things like this. See, let me break something down to you guys, because a lot of Christians don't know this, but I'm going to help you understand. A lot of people are aware of angels and archangels, and they're aware of Christ, Mary, and they're aware of God and things like that, right? The basics. But you have to understand that archangels are assigned assignments. Archangels have roles. Archangels have jobs. Even in their human vessels, they do. And a lot of Christians don't know that. Angels come in human form sometimes when it's time, when it's the time of revelations, and that time is right now. Let me tell you, Archangel Michael is an archangel who an archangel who protects, who saves, and is the most powerful male archangel. There's male and female archangels that work for the kingdom of heaven. Not just work, but are literally the kingdom of heaven. Like, that's who makes up heaven. These are the owners, the founders of it. So you have Archangel Michael. A lot of people are familiar with it. The most powerful male archangel. And then you also have Archangel Ariel. El means God. Michael, Mike-El, and Ariel are gods. Michael is a protector, a helper, and a healer. Ariel is an archangel who protects the whole entire earth from destructing itself and from demons taking over it. Archangel Ariel also brings in goodness, favor, success, and abundance to people who need it. Now, these are the two most powerful male and female angels ever. Now, you also have Raphael, another god. Raphael heals hearts. Raphael heals heartbreak, and people with bad hearts, like, spiritually. Helps to humble people and make people go through some serious lessons in their lives so that they can come out healed from things that they used to do that was toxic, that type of thing. Raphael is very powerful as well. Raphael works alongside Ariel and Michael. So those are just some, right? Now, whether you're Catholic or Christian, you have to know that when you send prayers up and you say, God, please bless me with abundance. Please bless me with prosperity. Please help me pay my rent, or please help me pay my bills. Please help me help my children. Help me to be able to help my children, Lord. Father God, please help me to be able to help my community, God. Please help me to help the homeless, the needy, God. I need you, oh Lord. I need you, Father. Right? When you do that, the messages go up, but there's authority before it gets to the L, because remember, only L is the highest God. That's the most high, the most highest, right? But before it gets to L, it's gonna have to go to Ariel first. You can't get to L before you go through Ariel, because Ariel's job is to grant or not grant those wishes. So you or your person you're interested in could be needing or could be realizing the only way I can do certain things is if I'm right with Ariel. Now, what your person wants here is to protect. They want you to protect yourself from things that are draining your energy so that you can get right with Ariel. You may feel like you're capable to do anything that you want without Ariel. And you can feel like that, but you have to, because you may feel like, you know what, my body is a powerhouse. I can do everything I want to do on my own. I can adapt to the circumstances, and I can grow, and and I can be proud, and I can just have a lot of pride, and then I can be able to do anything that I want, and I don't need Archangel Ariel. Well, you're human, and you do have a lot of strength that you can pull from other places. But the thing about the Archangel Ariel is she works with your root chakra and your sacral, which is why you'll see the color red associated with Ariel or figures like Osset. And you'll see orange sometimes connected to the sacral chakra in the artwork images. Sometimes you'll even see yellow, because Archangel Ariel is also associated to the solar plexus. So you'll see this beautiful color palette, and they all reflect colors of the sun, which is L, which is a symbol. The sun is a symbol for El, God. Ariel is connected to fire. Ariel could be a fire sign in Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. So what this means is you can pull on your other resources to try to make your money, to get around going to Ariel. You can pull on your crown chakra, which is connected to divinity, Christ consciousness, your third eye, your intuition, your heart, love. However, That's why when people think they can go against, like go against the belief that they should pray for money or they should pray for things like that, when people do it with bad intentions and things like that, that means that they're only going from the upper chakras and not including your lower chakras in the process, which also means that if your full body is not balanced, everything won't come full circle the way you want. So when people try to do things to get around going to Ariel for things, what happens is some things you can gain using your upper chakras because you have free will, and also you're empowered to do things like that because you're a human and God gives free will. However, in order to maintain stability, you're going to need Ariel. In order for you to see long-term success, you're going to need that. And in order for you to have the confidence to do it, you're going to need her. You can do a lot of other things by yourself, yes, but there's no such thing as having imbalanced chakras and try to be successful, because it's not going to work. People who, not people who are rich because they're sold their souls, not those people. Those people are not balanced at all. They get their money from other things that they believe in, and they work through the crown chakra to get it, but they're not praising the right God. Now, you guys have to understand what's going on here, okay? You have to be a well-balanced person in order for all of these things to continue to move in your life the way it needs to move. But if you're not right with all of the L's, how are you going to get to the big God? You got to go through all the other ones first. So you may be able to start projects. You may be able to do a lot of things on your own. But if you're not right completely, then a lot of these things won't last long. And that's where you're going to need Ariel. So your person who you're dealing with is like, I see what you're doing, babe. I see that you feel strong enough to do it. But this person is trying to tell you better protect yourself, because you don't want to wreck yourself draining your own. See, your person notices that you're draining your own energy for trying to make certain things, still believing that certain things can happen for you, because you're like, I don't need these archangels. I can just go directly to God and these things can manifest for me the way I want them to. Or I can do it in manipulative means or evil ways to get it. And then if I work with the devil, then the devil can do it for me. Now that's true. But how long is it going to last before you have to pay Satan back? So you both feel like with Ariel's abundance, you guys have nothing to worry about. But Ariel is an archangel, is a God who knows if you're not being real, who knows if you're not being true, who knows if you're lying, who knows if it's not real. So the illusion is, well, look, I've got money. I've got money. I don't need that. I don't need that. Like, that's the illusion, right? But I wonder, are you seeing how fast is burning through your hands? Have you noticed that? Have you seen how things happen in the future where businesses get off the ground but they never succeed in the future? Have you seen people open up shop and close it? Have you seen these things happen? So God's gonna be like, okay, you need to think about this, right? You're a human being who can pull on your other inner resources to get things you want. But you do need all of the divine to help you. You and your person, may clash a little bit, because you may feel like, I can do it on my own. I have a lot of pride and ego, and your person sees that. So your person's like, no, you're not choosing love. You're not choosing love. You're not doing this from a place of love. You're trying to call upon these resources, but you're also not realizing what this person, you're also not realizing what God, all of them are trying to do. The fact that you need all of them. You don't just, you can't skip and just go straight to the highest God. You got to go through the supreme gods as well. So you gotta pay attention to what you guys read in Christianity or any other religions. If there's other deities involved, that means they have jobs and they're the ones who can send your prayers up to El. So what's hiding here and what your person may not know is that you're leaning on a certainty and a faith. You're leaning on your own ability because you feel like it's just a mindset thing. You feel like if you just change your mind or train or program your mind to think a certain way, you can have certain things. That's how you feel. And you may not be able to get that point across to your person. But your person is like, yeah, but you also can't do this to you. You gotta, let me tell you how this is true. If you're a Leo woman and you experience any of the lower body chakra problems, root chakra is connected to your pelvic area, your groin, your private area. Your sacral is connected to your fupa, your little pouch. If you have it, some of you may have a six-pack, but that little bottom area down there. And then your solar plexus is connected to your stomach, your liver, your kidneys, all of that stuff. If there has been any type of issues health-wise in any of those, that is a surefire sign that is because you don't have enough Archangel Ariel. All right. Okay. Now this. Okay, Leo masculines. Last but not least, you're the last one I'm doing. All right. So Leo masculines. Either you or the woman that you're dealing with is going through some type of not going through, but this is a woman, or one of you guys awakens people with being an oracle. Like someone is very, very, very highly favored and very spiritual, and this is someone who has a lot of words of wisdom to provide to a lot of people. This is someone who trusts their inner voice and is a guide for people. Either you or a woman you're dealing with. Somebody is very anointed. Somebody is very anointed and they help people in a divine kind of way. You are this woman. And whoever she is, I think that she's very attracted to you. She may want to go on a date with you. She may want to spend time with you and get to know you. She's interested. And but you may be resisting her. Either you're resisting her or you're noticing some type of resistance toward yourself. Like she may be kind of resisting you. It's like she secretly likes you. She may be a little timid and a little shy toward you. And you may notice that, or this is how you feel about her, timid and shy. Because if she's the oracle, then that means she knows, it seems like she knows everything. So that could make you timid and shy about her because she knows things. She may know too much. It could feel like you are trying to get her attention magically. It could feel like you're trying to make her like you, or make her be with you, or make her want you, make her pay attention to you. And she actually feels like you're doing the same thing to her. Like, why do I like this person? Or why am I so into this person? What did they do to me? Did they hex me? Like, what is going on? Why do I feel like this? But the thing is, you two don't feel like you're actual soulmates. You two don't feel like having a partnership together is going to happen. I don't think you both feel like that's going to happen because she knows too much. She knows everything. She may know your secrets because she's an oracle. Oracles know a lot of things, more than you know about people. So she may have already seen your flaws. So what's hiding and what she may not know here is you're still holding some type of heartbreak inside of you from an ex, or maybe you're going through a breakup with another woman right now, which could be another reason why you're resisting moving toward her so quickly, because you're leaving another woman right now. It could be for some of you that another woman did some type of witchcraft on you to pull you away from this woman that you're interested in, this oracle. A witchcraft, another woman must have done something like that to you and you found out about it. And that could be the reason why you moved away from the woman who knows all of these things. You found out that it wasn't her. It was the woman that you were with. So now you're breaking up with the woman that you were dealing with because you realized that it wasn't the oracle sent from heaven. It was the distraction who you were with, who were trying to keep you away from this woman. You're starting to find out a lot of things now. All right, and that's all I have. God bless.